Hello folks, I'm the Red. This is our adventure guild, and last we left off, we were just sort of grinding out a few adventures. We were training up some of our trainees to get to a point where we would have a big enough team. We don't yet. Well, I want at least one mage amongst them. We could form another team. But, I don't think we need to at the moment. We're just going to pass... Rising Smoke. Let me go to the tavern here. Let me buy you all a drink. We have no one else doing no one else ready except for some of the trainees. I'm gonna pass a day. Lorraine had the unfortunate opportunity to spend some time with Rihanna. Unfortunately for her, this was one of Rihanna's darker days. Rihanna couldn't help but spout depressing thoughts. Lorraine wasn't a saint, so it was only natural at some point she snapped. So they're a little pissed at each other. Hunting trip has come back. Which means we do have two parties. Well, we have one party ready. We have another party that will be ready. I'm gonna go ahead and let's buy you all a drink too. We might as well. And then let's go out on that quest. Rising Smoke is mostly 7s. So you can easily go out here. We've got more elites. I don't want to do the more elites one. This actually pays, in terms of experience, has the same amount of experience and pays more. Why is that? I guess because we don't have to kill anyone here. We do have to come for this Necromancer. But so I'm going to take this one. The Rising Smoke, you're ready. The Guardians, you're injured, right? Yeah, we've got a couple of injuries, one-day injuries. So Rising Smoke, grab a couple of keys, grab a couple of shovels. Grab acid, some poisons, potions, fire bombs, bandages, antidotes. Basically everything you'll need. Do we have any gears outstanding? No. I wouldn't mind making a staff or a sword and shield. So I untick this and I check what a high staff needs. We just need one piece of ironwood. The sword and shield just needs 3 pieces of iron. We have bought all the iron we can right now, but we can still get the staff, right? High staff, crafted. Let's head out. We're finding a Necromancer. Gonna give the staff to our mage. Who's gonna hand up that staff to someone else at some point soon here, because Chase, you are training to become a arcane knight, and you're very close to it too. Lorraine, are you set to become an assassin? Do you have anything else you could become? Maybe a monk. But no, we need an assassin at some point, right? Whatever. Donate Blessing of Vigor. So we're just gonna take normal supplies and head out. Real quick, before we do this, not this, the upgrades. I did take the minor dimensional pouch. Why let your adventurers carry heavy loot and inconvenience backpacks when living in a world of magic? So, I just wanted to check that I had, because we had been routinely running out of space. Yeah, I'll take this party setup. Head out. And we are going after a Necromancer. Let's check the map. We are in the bottom left. Let's go all the way left. Squeeze around this. And just check up this left side to begin with. There's ghosts up there. We don't need to necessarily engage them. Well, we dodged the ghosts, ended up these zombies. Go ahead, everyone, just wait for these zombies. There's only a handful of them. So this should be fairly easy to deal with. So, Karen, I'm gonna have you just take a step forward, and that'll be your turn. Chase, light this one on fire. Lorraine, I'm gonna have you step right here. I don't know why I have seemed to get the hiccups every single time I start recording. And this is not something that's like... I'm not having them all the time right now. It's just literally whenever I start recording, I seem to suddenly get the hiccups. Or a coughing fit. Lorraine, you're gonna enjoy that, but you still need to kill him. Colton, go ahead and give everyone some bravery. Karen, can you just heal one of them? Let's heal this one out of existence. Chase, if I have you come over here, you can just pop it fairly easily. Lorraine, you're gonna have to jump here. And then you should be able to... a miss. Lorraine, you can get... just barely not enough damage, so Colton, you can finish this zombie off. Go ahead, heal this zombie, and then Lorraine should be able, you know, come all the way down here. You can finish him off. That's good. Take what they have to offer. I guess let's check down this right side here. Or not, because there's a wall. We didn't actually check along the top. Let's see if we can squeeze down through here first. And take it slow. We're in a camp now. Give me a satisfying meal. Colton, give me a little boost to everyone. Karen, give me a boost back to Colton. I notice you tend to charge into our enemies quite recklessly. Hey, works for me. I'm still alive, aren't I? Of course, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you consider trying to be a more strategic approach. For example, you could stop yelling your intentions when you charge. It kind of defeats the purpose of a surprise attack. I'll try that next time. Is Colton doing that because he thinks he's got anime brain? He's hot-headed. I guess we're killing our way through some ghosts here. Colton, let them come to us. Aaron, you too. The ghosts come to us too. There's a zombie there. I didn't even notice. Oh, no. I thought the zombie was a ghost. My bad. You are immune to ice, but otherwise unaffected. Well, you're also more or less immune. This is per rest. Let's just pop off a regular little attack here. And Karen, you can come here and kill the ghost. There's more than enough to kill it off. Chase. Give me a little fire on the zombie. Eileen, go ahead. You don't have any kind of charge. This is per encounter, so we might as well use it. Thank you for that, Chase, but it still didn't actually help that much. Lorraine, can you finish off this zombie? Yes, you can. Shrieker running away. Makes sense. Even if it is annoying. Colton, step here. Give me a Song of Valor. Karen, you can come here. Get that grave out of the way. Chase can burn the back one. Lorraine, can you kill this one in one hit? No, you can't. Even a crit won't do it. You really do your best when... Oh, wait, why can't you... Huh. Okay, well, Eileen, you've got nothing here. Colton, it's your chance. I assumed, based on their position, that Eileen would be able to step up next to her, but I was wrong. Take everything. And yeah, we're fighting this ghost too. No way around it. Tight little corridors. That's everyone where you're just gonna have wait. There's only 2 ghosts and a zombie. So, take a step here. Put an arrow in the ghost. Karen, you're gonna heal him. How much else does this ghost have? Technically, that one may have been impossible to kill without both of them. May have required it, but I don't know. Lorraine, go ahead and take this step here. Eileen, yeah, go ahead, take your step here too. I should have had you block probably. Well, are we gonna stab this ghost to death? Is that how we're going to handle this? No, a little bit of fire too. Eileen, wait for that zombie to come to us. Falcon could put an arrow at him. Karen won't even give you the chance to finish him, Eileen. That's okay. We're just gonna work right through them. Going to work right through these tight little corridors. I don't know if the boss can hide in one of these rooms. Collecting various bits and bobs. I check the map now. We've still got that southeast corner. Oh, and here was an event. We haven't seen an event in a little while, have we? Chase, go ahead and try your hand at it. Critical success. What a boon. Pair of children running around yelling their pet's name. I'm fairly certain we've seen this one. Help them find their dog. Found the dog surrounded by undead. Let's rush in and save it. We've got 2 ghouls here, along with 2 shriekers and then a couple of zombies. Let's go ahead and let them come to us. Alright, that includes you. It's cool here. Fine, can you hit it with a bolt of lightning? 50-50. Okay. Fulton. You can't hit it with a normal shot, but you can take a long shot. It's fine to spend some bravery to make it more likely. And this zombie can reach you if he decides to go into the trap. But you can heal this one from back here. Chase. Cannot get that close. No way you can hit that at all. Not trying to do that. I want you to take another chance. Come and jolt this zombie. Lorraine. Let's step up here. And then shadow step. You're gonna block this zone while being hidden. I want to see if that works. Shriekers are running back. Oh, take a step up. Put in... Miss with your arrow. That's what I was trying to do. Always. Always and forever. Go ahead, give this zombie a stun. I don't know why. Doesn't really help us. Karen, if you step directly here, you can more or less heal that zombie away. And then Chase, can you light one of these guys on fire? Yeah, you can. Oh, not on fire. You're Earth and Lightning. Lorraine, go ahead. Sneak attack. And then sneak up on this one. Colton can come up here. And that gives you a real good opportunity that you messed up. Karen, finish healing that zombie away. Shrieker's continuing to back off, annoyingly enough. Chase, get rid of this grave. Let Phylene through. I've had worse misses. Go ahead, take another stealth step here. Colton, can you get a real good hit on this guy? Aaron, if I step you up here, you can heal one of the Shriekers away. Chase can burn the other one. And Lorraine, kill this guy. There we go. We didn't even have to. We had one of them starting to revive, one turn away from reviving, but did not get the opportunity. Kids get their dog back. We get some willpower and some bravery. Okay, we were headed right after the Necromancer. I'm gonna say, go ahead and camp. Go ahead and give me a party camp. We don't need the bravery. You can meditate. Lorraine, give me a night watch so we don't get ambushed. Chase, give us some magical protection. And that'll be that. Have you ever thought about your life before becoming an adventurer? Who hasn't? Yeah. Back to work. Okay. Necromancer's up here in the top right. We've got a zombie, a shrieker, 2 zombies, a shrieker, and guns. Nothing significant. Colton. You can't get any long shots. This zombie will come to us. Go ahead, delay your turn, along with Karen and Chase. Necromancer is going to summon a zombie and then step a little closer. Lorraine, you can't actually stealth step as far as you can move. Go ahead and hit the Shrieker. Eileen, can you... You can kill the Shrieker now. Bolton, you give me a big hit on this zombie. Ooh, critical. Almost killed him. Karen, you can heal this zombie most of the way. Chase. Okay, lightning bolt over here. And then let's sweep from the right to the left. We want to get rid of these graves too, because this Necromancer's gonna keep pushing. Lorraine, you can get rid of this one. And then I want you to step forward here. Bolton, let's just pop this one back there. Eileen, if I have you step up here, you can half kill this zombie. I guess it's gonna attack you, but that's fine. Karen can get this ghost. He doesn't leave a grave. Chase, we're gonna need to kill these graves. Because this Necromancer, yeah, 150 HP. All the bosses seem to have a significant amount of HP now. Colton, if you step up here, can you still reach this guy? No. What's with your long shot? Your long shot, you can kill him. Aaron, step forward. Say, heal one of these graves away. Chase. Ah! Chain attack. Very nice way to finish off this. Lorraine. Destroy this grave. Helene, destroy that one. And then step further forward. The zombie's probably going to attack you, assuming he gets an attack at all. The Necromancer's not actually undead, right? You've got Summon Zombie, and you've got your Ice Bolt, your Necromancy, and your Poison Claw, but you've got no actual, you're not actually undead yourself. You're just summoning the undead. Rain, you can actually sneak attack this zombie. Look at where you got spawned. Go ahead and give me a stun on the Necromancer. And then while you're at it, shove him in this corner. Aaron, get rid of this grave. Colton, you can kill the zombie. Chase, go ahead and jolt the zombie, the Necromancer, I should say. Fine, get this grave out of your way. And move up. Eileen, you can just start going after him. Aaron, I'm gonna put a little jolt into him while you're at it. And here we go. Everyone just working down as much as you can. Get in those chain attacks. Wow, dodged a jolt of earth from the ground. That's mildly annoying. Almost killed it. Fine, I don't like the missing. Although I have noticed that we have not had another one of those 295s in a row since... Fuck the zombie. Since that fight with the troll. So... maybe we're just... Maybe we were being misreported. Those 95s were actually 85s. Fulton, finish him off. Fulton seems to get a lot of kills. I love the last blows. Let's just check this room here real quick. Nope, nothing. Couple thousand extra gold on top of our prize. And a couple of promotions. Lorraine obviously got one of them. And she's still behind the curve of her team. But that's okay. She'll catch up eventually. Excuse me, I don't know if the mic picked that up. Get another coughing fit. Ooh, that was a bad reroll. I should have accepted the first one. I really should have too. Okay. Well, Karen, I'm sorry. I think we're going to accept this. And then relationship change between Clawfield and Alan, who have now become friends. Trainees can get training. And I'm going to spend these points. Karen, are you set to become... You're looking to become a bishop, right? Yeah, you don't have the strength to do paladin. So, let's just focus entirely on healing. This improved healing also gives back SP, which I like. And then we've got Restore. We've got the Radiant Range, which increases your range. Or we've got some protection for yourself. You've got plenty of SP, so you don't need the SP from this light armor training. So I'm inclined to go with the restore heal. By default, 80 to 100. Well, here's the thing. The amount this heals being increased by these two, this will also be increased by it, so... yeah, I'm gonna take this restore. And then Lorraine, go ahead and poison your weapon. Still, you have small pool spell points. What was it? Willpower that increases? No, it's wisdom that gives you spell points. And you're developing a lot of wisdom, are you? Maybe I should give you some kind of spell point generator. This is a percentile bonus. Go ahead and poison your weapons. And then yeah, I'm not gonna train the trainees. I'm not going to have them pick their particular trainment. Can gather some rare resources. Guardians. You can go on this. And then I'm gonna have you take one of the trainees with you. And we can go on a mission with riders. We're gonna hunt a target. Go ahead and take your blessing. Percentage. XP. That's good. Take your keys, shovels. Grab some poisons, some poison bombs. Want all these supplies. And what was this mission again? We're in the forest hunting a bandit leader. You're over leveled for this, right? There's nothing stronger for you to take on. So go ahead, just head out like this. You don't need new gear or anything to deal with this. And I don't think we've seen Eric in action since he's leveled up and gotten his ability to actually cast spells. Let's search up the west side first. Grab some herbs while we're out here. Same thing, this is just with this chest. So long as we're here, might as well grab it. There's a chest up there, but nope, the buns will catch us. I was gonna say, I was hoping we were gonna outrun those bunnies. But I guess not. Okay, Daryl. Step over here and give me a shot on this one. Alan, you can holy light it. Alyssa, go ahead and burn it. Fulfilled. Step up here. I'm gonna be unable to stun this guy, but I'm gonna resist his poison. And then Eric, step forward here. I don't think these bunnies have any particular... They do have a general resistance to magic. Go and just hit it as hard as you can. Bam. Daryl. Lone Wolf. Can you kill this mage in one shot? You can. Fulfilled blocking. And then Air's gonna get on this little mound here to finish off the... to miss the bunny. Okay. Alan. Can you do enough damage to finish off? You can. So no reason to worry about these. We are over leveled for this area. Might as well grab these chests if we're going to have cleared out the area anyways. Okay. Nothing along the western or northern edges of the map. I want to get me a lockpick. Is anyone particularly under-leveled? Daryl, you're actually at the appropriate, and you are the assured. The one that is assured to be able to pick this lock. Go ahead and camp. Give me a satisfying meal. I don't need to blast or heal. Let's prepare one spell. Daryl, encourage Alyssa. Alan, encourage Daryl. That'll be all our points. And heads, you win again. Daryl's again pissed at Clofield for being lucky. Seems to be a common thing. Bunny's again getting in our way. Two mages this time. Go ahead, everyone let them come to us. Daryl, you can shoot this one in the face. And Eric, you can't reach him, but you can, you don't have, like, you obviously don't have any kind of specialty. Go ahead and just fire him. Alan, don't give me a blessing on Eric's weapon. Fulfilled should be able to finish him off. And then Alyssa, can you hit them at all? What? Use your basilisk. Send it out there. Keep them distracted. Daryl can kill one of the mages easily. Basilisk will bite the other one. Can provoke the chain attack, which does more damage than his initial attack. Go ahead and give me that fireball up there. And Melissa, you get me one over there. Here we are. Just burned right through the little bunnies. Take a few bits of loot from them. And then let me check the map real quick. We want south. Well, let's check out this. Okay, there's a wolf up there. And then Daryl, go ahead and unlock this for us. This will fetch a good price on the market. And then let's want to head south, right? Yeah, south from here. Fuffield, can you move this by yourself? Critical success. Very good. Go ahead and roll this again. You're just getting high rolls. We've got some people here. Party met the brawniest man they've ever seen. So buff, proceed, the party instinctively got the combat ready. Easy there, folks. I'm not looking for trouble. You look like you know how to handle yourself in a fight. There are some strong people among the adventurers. I think we've gotten this multiple times and never had someone strong enough. Great, the man smiled devilishly. You know, from where I come from, there's a custom to arm wrestle strong people. It's a great way to get to know people. How about it? How about we do it too? Unless, of course, you don't feel up to the task, which I could fully well understand. It's obvious to the party this wasn't about getting to know people, and doubt there was any such place with that kind of custom. Obvious the man just wanted to flaunt his superiority. Accept the challenge. Clothild, your luck continues. Clothild stepped forward and accepted the challenge. Seeing his challenger, the brawny man gave a condescending smile. His face tells that he already saw himself as the winner of this little contest. Both of them started to lock their hands on the ground. On the signal of another party member, they both started to put their strength into forcing their opponent's hand down. The smile finally vanished from the brawny man when he realized that he was having a harder time to push his opponent's hand down than he expected. In fact, he was starting to lose ground. Clothild was much stronger than he expected. The brawny man tried to channel all his strength to regain ground, but in the end, his hand was forced to the ground by Clothild. Clothild raised her hand triumphantly in the air, and the others cheered for her. The brawny man mumbled something along the lines of it was just an arm wrestling match and nothing to get excited about. He stood up and gave a half-hearted farewell before leaving the adventurers in a hurry, clearly trying to escape his shame. Seeing that, the adventurers couldn't help but smile. A little bit of bravery. And Clothild, now an arm wrestling master. She gets a bonus to strength growth. Grab this wood while I'm down here. And then work my way around those bunnies. Because we don't need to fight them. We are just looking for some bandits. Okay, camp. We see the bandits down there. Southeast of us. Go ahead and give me a hearty little meal. Daryl, go ahead and give me a night watch. Melissa, prepare a spell. Eric, you can also prepare a spell. I'm exhausted. My legs feel like they're gonna fall off. Maybe you should consider yoga. It helps with the complaining. Okay, there we go. Straight for the bandit. What do we got here? We've got a maniac, a brute, and then there's just a handful of grunts. Go ahead, everyone wait for them to come to us. They're all melee, so they have to come to us. We're gonna charge him up, but we're not even gonna get good positioning. Daryl, start with shooting this grunt. A crit will kill, yeah, thank you. Alyssa, you have lightning magic specifically. Go ahead, lightning this grunt. It's most likely to be able to maybe get into position. Oh, and then lightning this fool too. And you know what? Spend 30 of your bravery points. Get the Basilisk out. Alan, if you step into these woods, you can holy light this bandit. Fulfilled. Actually, we're probably better off charging. And then using him as a battering ram. Eric, you can get me a big old swing on this guy. Actually, a regular swing will do. Well, no, that's not true. A regular swing will not do. So go ahead and use your fire spell too. Daryl, get me a good shot on the bandit leader. Brute's gonna smack our little basilisk. Leader's gonna smack Daryl. Alan, go ahead, heal Daryl. Eric, go ahead and take your delay. Alyssa, drop the leader. Fulfilled. Go ahead and attack the guy. Then step down so that Eric can come in, light his weapon on fire, and power attack. Yeah. You're going to be unhidden, followed by immediately being re-hidden because you're still in the grass. Eric, in fact, 2 attacks. Seeing Eric chop his leader and that brute's got to run away. And, is there anything to the north of us? There is a nice chest right here. Go ahead and use one of these. Yeah, we've got a rebound ring, which reflects damage. Ring of lethality. Let's give ring of lethality. We don't need the initiative, really. We're always delaying our turn anyways. Is this reflects... Okay, so this is a cast. Eric, you can take that. For your good job in slicing down the bandit leader. Well, let's grab this herbs and these stones while we're here. Very little reason not to. Plenty of gold. I got 1 level up. Daryl got 1. Uh, Adventurers able to level up. Daryl, you're one of them. That is a good roll. That also gets Daryl to Iron Rank, right? That's what it's called, Iron Rank. Preston. I'm gonna accept this because we did manage to get this. We did manage to get this. This is a very good roll. I'm sorry. Adventures Brooke, you're also leveling up. That's a pretty bad roll. That's better. Jasper, it looks like this whole team here, Keepers of the Peace, they're on one of the missions that give you experience. So these are very likely. I'm going to take another chance. Yeah, that was better, I think. Get 2 more. Kristen, also from the same team. I like the endurance. I like the dexterity. I'm going to take this one. Jane, you were with them, I guess. This intelligence assured, this dexterity is not. Kind of want the endurance, but the wisdom is nice and it's not assured. I'm going to take this roll. Adventures can change into their target class. Preston, you're targeting becoming an arcane knight. Go ahead. Kristen, you can become a high mage. What else would you become? An arcane knight? Except that you don't have the strength and you have very low growth. So, high mage it is. Adventurers learning new skill. Daryl. I kind of want the Overwatch, but you are one of the story characters. Yeah, I guess we're gonna get you your story abilities, your personal abilities. Ranger training, specifically. Create a trap interrupting movement when passed. So can you... Ooh. How is this limited? Is it not? Can you just chuck down traps, as many traps as you want, everywhere you want? I'm going to see what that's about. Isabella's drunk. Isabella. There you are. You're not going to disrupt anything by getting drunk right now. Clothild and Daryl have become friends. The new week. Assignment, the adventurers finally came back from their travels. Yeah, that was a group of adventurers we had sent out just to get some experience. Got some minor quests here. Let's send out the Rising Smoke, the ones that aren't injured, along with some of our trainees. That's a 100% chance. Let's, we don't have any room in the tavern left. Or any more, I should say any room in the dormitory left. 35 up 35. Okay, it's time to start sending people on some real hard quests. If we lose a few, well, we lose a few. Especially because we did just make it easier on ourselves. The writers. You are not all level 8, and that is the minimum level. You have to be a party of irons to be able to train. Do we have... not what I meant to grab. Do we have a team ready to go? A lot of trainees. We've got a couple of people here that need to come back for the Keepers of Peace. The writers are not... wait, hold on. Didn't I just send you on a mission? No, it was Raising Smoke. They went on an adventure, but not on a mission afterwards. I'm going to go ahead and just pass one day. Adventures are ready to level up. Some of our trainees. That's not a good roll. That's better. Stella. That's also not a good roll. That's not any better, but it's what we're going to get. Venture's able to learn skill. Preston is an arcane knight. You were a regular soldier. You're sword and shield before, which is why you now have training points left. You are endurance. You've got, you know, same strength as you do spells. You've got a smallish spell pool. Let's get the basic sword techniques. And let's get your basic spells. And then actually, you know, these people have been sitting here, these nobles have been sitting here for, I don't know how long it's been now. Hello, Guildmaster. Anything you want to talk about? Bandits! It's rather surprising how much trouble these bandits seem to cause for you. I'm sure the new nobles getting involved would have, it would have been a done deal. I have to shamefully admit that I was under the same impression, but in the end, it was us who got defeated. Because you underestimated them? I feel like it's more than that. I always thought they were no ordinary bandits, considering the reputation they had built up in such a short time. But even then, they far exceeded my expectations. From their strength to their equipment, it feels as if this is more than just a bandit problem. What more could it be? I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Anything else? Tell me about yourself. You're quite different from what I expected. How so? I've met a lot of nobles in my past, and it's hard to remember one who didn't look down on me. Even if they tried to hide it, it was easy to tell. I don't get that feeling with you. I guess growing up as the unimportant fourth son has a way to humble you. Did you know that they weren't looking for you? It's at least something that didn't surprise me. Our family's not particularly close or affectionate. My parents are much more invested in playing their political games, and my older brothers will probably tear each other apart for the inheritance. But I'm not particularly sad about it. I can already consider myself lucky enough to be left alone. There's no expectations on me, and I don't have rivalries with my elder brothers as long as I keep my head down. And I do have one special bond in the family in the form of my adorable little sister. Seeing her sometimes really heals my soul. Well, at least has a good attitude about it. Anything else? What about your sister? Wish your sister would behave a little more like you. I understand what you're saying, and I hope you'll forgive her. She didn't used to be like this in the past. You mean she was well behaved? No, I mean she was less conscientious about her position as a noble. For the longest time I could remember, Cecilia wasn't even aware of the distinction between nobles and commoners and had a hard time grasping the concept. In the past, she would often play with the servants' children or try to help with their chores when she saw them working. That's certainly hard to believe with Sierra now. What changed? Our parents eventually put a stop to it. You mean they didn't before? No. You see, it's common for nobles' households to place their children in the care of nannies, while the parents would preoccupy themselves with social obligations. It was the same for my little sister. Her nanny was a good woman. She always tried her best for my little sister, treating her like she was her own daughter. However, she could be a bit lenient at times. While some nannies would focus on instilling traditional manners and etiquette required of a noble, she prioritized my sister's happiness above all. But as distant as my parents were, they still eventually found out about my sister's inappropriate behavior. Unlike me, my sister was of some importance to them, as she was the only daughter of the greenhorn household, and it wasn't long until her nanny had to bear the consequences. She was fired shortly after and had to leave. Ever since then, my sister's behavior has changed. I think she blames herself for what has happened. So please forgive her if she seems a bit disrespectful. She believes she has to act that way because that is what is expected of her. Anything else you'd like to know? Nah, that's all. I'll be here if you need me. I think we'll save talking with the little sister for another time. Let me go ahead with this training course. These team building exercises, are they done from here or are they an assignment? Team building exercise. All assigned characters 100 experience. And they all gain plus 20 relationship. Okay. So, I think next time I will probably form a, what is it? A 6th adventuring party. And, we'll send out what we have. I kind of want to grind Alyssa up to the point where she could go on the story quest here. But honestly, if the Guardians start hitting 10, 11 soon, and they're going to, I think I might just send them out to deal with that. Deal with the bandit leader. We'll see. We'll see what we do next time on our adventure in our adventure guild. If you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.